Did you catch this? Spoilers ahead. Alan Ritchson's return as Reacher has been confirmed for the upcoming Neagley spin-off, which seems to highlight one of the biggest challenges the Maria Sten show is going to face. Given how the Neagley spin-off show will serve as an extension of the original Jack Reacher universe, it already seems to have a lot going on in its favor. Reacher's success on Amazon Prime Video has already set the foundation for Neagley to achieve the same. The spin-off can also emulate the narrative blueprint followed by its parent to achieve the same level of acclaim and popularity. Since the Alan Ritchson show has already done an incredible job of making Neagley an admirable character, many viewers would be drawn to watching the spin-off while waiting for Reacher Season 4. Speaking of Reacher Season 4, the spin-off also fills the void for its release by featuring Alan Ritchson's Jack Reacher in some capacity. However, despite having a lot going in its favor, the Neagley spin-off must find a way to overcome one of its biggest hurdles. Unlike Reacher, the Neagley spin-off is not based on a popular book series. The Neagley spin-off will follow an original story. Prime Video's Reacher cemented its place as one of the best crime thrillers on streaming after its first season earned almost unanimous acclaim from viewers and critics. However, even before it landed on the streamer, Reacher was almost destined for commercial success because of the popularity of its source material. As many viewers will already know, the show is not the first time Lee Child's Jack Reacher books have been adapted. Long before the Prime Video series, 2 Tom Cruise movies brought Lee Child's stories to the big screens. The fact that Tom Cruise played Jack Reacher before Alan Ritchson took the role goes to show how significant and bankable the character has always been in the audiovisual storytelling medium. When it comes to the Neagley spin-off, however, it is not based on any original novels written by Lee Child. Frances Neagley is a recurring character in the author's original Jack Reacher novels, but she is not as significant in the books as the show positions her to be in its first 3 seasons. With no source material to back its narrative, the Neagley spin-off does not have as much credibility as the parent series before its release. Reacher's success affirms that its creators will likely do an incredible job with Neagley as well, but the spin-off will initially take time to find its own feet and etch its identity as a worthy addition to the overarching franchise. Since Lee Child never dedicated any standalone novels to Neagley, the spin-off will also be met with a lot of skepticism until it proves it has the potential to be as good as the main Alan Ritchson show. Neagley needs Reacher to capitalize on the parent series' success. The spin-off will need time to stand on its own feet. The fact that Alan Ritchson's return has been confirmed in the spin-off series shows how much it needs Jack Reacher to capitalize on the parent show's success. Neagley's creators likely realize that the spin-off is not ready to completely stand on its feet just yet. No matter how well Maria Sten portrays Frances Neagley in the spin-off, the show will have to find ways to leverage Reacher's popularity instead of attempting to sell itself as a separate entity. While it is understandable why the spin-off would feature Jack Reacher, its biggest challenge is finding the right balance between drawing connections to the parent series and forging its own unique identity in the franchise. If it keeps featuring Alan Ritchson's character in every installment, it could risk overshadowing Neagley's development, which would undermine the whole point of having a spin-off. At the same time, the spin-off also cannot completely distance itself from Reacher because viewers would expect it to enhance the parent series world-building. The Neagley spin-off will take time to etch its own place in the Reacher franchise. The Neagley spin-off may not instantly be able to match Reacher's success. It may be a little too soon to draw any conclusions about Neagley's future. However, it seems likely that, unlike Reacher, it will need more time to find its footing. Since it serves as an extension of the universe set up by an incredibly popular show, many viewers would likely be willing to give it a shot when it premieres. The spin-off will still have to prove that it deserves to exist by at least coming close to matching its parent show's acclaim and commercial success. Hopefully, the Neagley series will meet audience expectations and add more depth to the Reacher universe. Thanks for watching.